Karlie, you had one heck of a season behind the wheel of your hobby stock last year. Unfortunately, you had to miss a couple weeks, but once you got back, you were a force to be reckoned with. How do you think your season went?
Obviously it could have went better. I do think that the nights that we weren't in the shop or stuck on the trailer, we were pretty competitive. So we struggled a little bit end of season with some setup issues and then some motor issues, but overall, I think it went really well.
You came so close so many times to getting that first hobby stock win. After all those woulda, coulda, shouldas, how did it feel to finally break into victory lane?
Kind of surreal, I guess. You're just waiting for the caution. That tends to be my downfall. But it was really nice, and then good to get it out at track where I tend to struggle. So it was really good, really nice.
Your car was awfully fast last year, especially during the second half of the racing season. How are you preparing for the 2022 season?
We're gonna go through everything, make sure everything's where it needs to be. We're gonna change probably some suspension stuff and check everything motor tranny wise. We kind of struggled there last year, so we're gonna just cross our T's and dot our I's and make sure car's good to go.
You were extremely competitive at numerous tracks such as Dacotah Speedway, Jamestown Speedway, Tri-County Speedway. What are your goals for the upcoming racing season?
I want to be in the top 5 more. I want to be more consistent. It seemed like we'd hit top 5 and then we'd be out of the top 5 for a while. Obviously more feature wins. Once you get that first one, you want more, but consistency is really going to be the key. So
where do you see your racing career in 5 years? Do you see yourself still racing in the hobby stocks, or is there another car class that you would like to try and race?
We want to jump up to a street, maybe see how that works out. We'll go from there. I think we might take a few years in the hobbies yet. We got some unfinished business, but we're gonna head for that street stock.
Where can your race fans find you racing this summer?
Mandan for sure. We're gonna try and hit Jamestown more. Probably Wishick a little bit more too, since we have some success down there, but mainly those 3 tracks.
And who makes your racing program possible?
Definitely all my sponsors. Bone and Joint, Hair Concepts with Kayla, Electrical Concepts. Obviously there's no sponsors on the car, but definitely Ken and Dylan Sandberg. Without them, this car would not be what it is. We'd still be struggling, so gotta give a big shout out to them. Mom and Dad, everyone who listens to me complain about the car week in, week out. So we've got a really good team around us. I mean, we want to keep it that way, so.